Hello everyone and welcome back to Syberia, the world before. So, yesterday night we couldn't catch our robot friend, and in what was a very annoying sequence. I really hope that we're not gonna have anything like that again. Okay.
Pretty sure that's a bad idea. Tempting, though.
Bad idea.
When was the last time anyone was here?
Good question. We can't go through. Oh my god. Oh, a lot of
Not
stuff.
exactly welcoming. No one here. Hardly surprising. Thanks, but no thanks.
Advertising poster. Climbing. Okay, climbing.
Ah, how nice.
Village. Zermatt. Oh, that's too. If you want to go. No, we're not going to go right
The
now.
refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Skiing. Okay. Let's get out of here. What's that? Ah.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here?
I don't know.
Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Alright then. Not sure where we're going, but we're going there.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
Silberspiegel. Reach the refuge. Okay. Okay, so admire the view before you set off again. Okay. I have to say, visually, the game is okay, it's good.
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
Uh,
Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from. If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on
Switzerland.
the other side of those mountains. That is stunning.
Stunning. Yeah, the camera work is super annoying, especially using controller. Oh wait, let me check something. No, no, no. Yeah, the camera. I don't even understand why you can move the camera. Honestly, there's no point to it.
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking.
Can't run anymore.
What the hell was that?
Was this? Was that someone? A bunny. Inspect the resistant fighter memorial before you set off again. Okay. I don't think that's that.
Looks like all sorts of wild animals live in these mountains. Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Hike warning. Hiking tips. Plan your trip. 1. Plan your trip and inform others about the route you have chosen. That very good advice. 2. Adapt the planned routes according to your ability and weather conditions. Oh, yeah. 3. Pay attention to weather and avalanche warnings, even on short trips. Okay. 4. Be equipped so you can help yourself and others. 5. Choose safe routes. Know how to recognize avalanche terrain and unsafe ice. 6. Use a map and compass. Always make sure you know where you are. 7. Don't be ashamed to turn back. 8. Save your energy and seek shelter if you feel weak or tired. 9. Make sure you are able to get back to the nearest shelter at all times. 10. Greet other hikers. If you want to greet like the locals do, you would say Grüezi in Swiss German, Guten Tag in German, Bonjour in French, Buongiorno in Italian, depending on the region you're hiking in. Okay. Grüezi? Grüezi? Okay, never heard of that. Buongiorno. Guten Tag. Okay. Grüezi. I have to say, the projection quality, production value is quite good. It's a shame that the writing isn't on par. Well, we can't go back. Where did she come from? Oh my god.
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
It's like
A
2 hours
ladder now?
walk. A ladder. Really?
Okay, let's just do this.
And you have to actually move the character? That's super weird. What's the point of that? Is something gonna happen there?
Pretty sure there must be another way. Oof.
Fucking mountains. Syberia refuge.
Finally. Oh, That must provide energy to the refuge.
Huh. Clean energy, that's nice.
I've seen that before. That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
Oh my god. Okay, this.
No, it doesn't match.
Why can't I click? What?
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions.
Sharp peaks. Okay.
Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
The railing.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
The sky. What is this? Hell?
Okay. A lot of rocks over there, and in the painting. But I need some more specific comparison points.
Something specific. I don't know. That? Heart-shaped rock wall. Is it heart-shaped? I didn't see it. Is that it?
That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence.
Just a triangle to me, but okay.
Wow. Hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Is it her?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
Why is everybody saying that?
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
Why is it important to her?
And why is that, Fräulein?
Yes, why? I promised Katyusha. As you said, she looks like me. Oh my god. Okay, I promised Katyusha.
I made a promise to a friend who happened to save my life before losing her own.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh,
Walker. Kate Walker.
Walker.
Oh, she said
Kate
it.
Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Demoiselle?
Well,
Do they say that in German?
1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the
Fawn wind.
manager in those days.
Wait, are we going to play her? That would be intriguing.
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began.
No.
I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis.
Kobatis.
Oh, handsome
yeah.
as a Greek god he was. And an
It's a Greek
Olympic
name.
champion, no less. Very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose.
Rose Rotze.
Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go round taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
We're gonna play her.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Alright. Oh my god, so creepy. I'll be fine.
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Spitze, Birne, Nebel? Okay.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Need to go to the kitchen, don't I? What? Can I not look at that? Spitze, Nebel. Spitze. Serve a pint. What? Okay. Spitze and Birne. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Birne, huh? So this is the Spitze.
This is the Spitze.
Here's the Nebel.
Can I do a half a pint? How do I mix them? Okay. And 2 Nebels.
The keg's empty.
Oh
I need to change
no!
it.
How do you... Okay. Why does it make us do that? Seriously.
That should be it.
2
Let's
Nebels.
serve these gentlemen now.
Let's serve them, yeah. Here.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
What?
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile.
Oh my god.
That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right. And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
What? Really? The scientists.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass to your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own project back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Is it though?
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when, we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
What?
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
On the contrary.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to
What?
redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hurst.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Maybe he could have intervened
Yes,
before.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
A very nice gentleman.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor.
Oh my god. The problem is not being politicized. The problem is being fascists.
He's just doing his job.
Well, at least you're Nazis.
I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires.
Oh my god.
So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
If you have to work with Nazis, but, well, just do it. No, the Brown Shadow is dangerous.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
The
I would
guy
be careful when expressing
his-
such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And
Okay,
even
so
so,
it's-
we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana! Dana! Chop chop! This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
those guys, my god.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Wait, there was something I needed to do. Take orders on the terrace, adjust the stove. Oh, this. What am I supposed to do? Okay, then what? That all?
I need to add more wood in the fire.
Okay, where do I find wood? Maybe those shoes? I need to drop those glasses, my god. I'm gonna drop those glasses first. Can I not drop those anywhere? Oh my god. Let me leave the glasses.
Right, my lovely. Pop out, take the orders on the terrace, and then we can take a breather.
Ah, wood. I want to take wood. I can't take wood. Oh my god.
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
Dana, I have a little favor to ask you. Young Leon, the alpinist, is trying to fob me off with one of his paintings. Does them in his spare time. I grant you that they might not be masterpieces, but they're well painted. At least I can see what they are. And I would be dead chuffed to hang one up on my wall. Besides, Leon's a decent lad and brings in the customers. So I thought, as your father sold them, I'd ask you to choose. Thanks for helping.
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
Painting waterfall. Okay. Looks kind of biblical, but okay. Oh. And I like the thing about those clouds. A bit ominous, but I think it's more interesting.
I think I'll pick this one. There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
Come on, Leon. Show me your energy, your youth.
What is she playing with? What is that? What? What are you doing?
Lenny, sweetheart,
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my
Crikey.
skin.
what have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta?
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know.
What?
That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
What?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
What? You shouldn't steal things. Why are you so interested in filming?
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the centre of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do
What?
understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa.
Papa?
He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
Oh my god.
There,
You're gonna have
like
to
that.
tell.
Try not to move
Someone.
now, darling.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces.
Wait, what? Silberspiegel.
The Silberspiegel, the heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it.
Devil's Peak.
The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain.
Oh dear. Devil's Pass.
This path leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by an alpinist to go through it, though.
Oh, pretty sure we're gonna have to go through there. Westgate Walker. Hellgate, what?
The Devil Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
No, we can do better.
Is he supposed to be like handsome? I don't see it. He looks very plain to me.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
Okay, so what do we do then?
I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk
Nothing,
another
okay.
scolding.
And what's that?
So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty.
Rusty. Okay, how do I grab some wood? Oh my god.
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
What?
I need to add more wood in the fire. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Why can't I grab any wood? Oh my god. Let me check if I can find information about that. Just a stove. So this game is Syberia. Syberia. Stove. How to fix a stove as Dana. Okay. Okay. Wait, can I do it? Down there? Can I just do it here? No, I can't do anything here. There's nothing for me to do here. What? Go back inside, open the drawer underneath the keg. Okay. Inspect the wood stove. Read the central dial to discover that Dana needs to add some logs to the fire. Then add a log from the lower right area of the screen. What? Oh my god.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
And then I'm gonna have to go grab some wood. Okay. Oh shit, I can't go through here. Oh my god. Okay, now we have a log. Oh, it's so weird.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow.
What?
Better try another one. Looks all good to me.
Looks all good to me.
Impossible. Looks all good to me. That one is loose.
Oh, that one is loose. Okay, then what now?
No.
We need to find another one. What's that?
Wow. I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen.
Wait, what? Gustav did that?
This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly.
Wait, what? We removed the...
That's it. I'm done here.
What?
I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
Okay, well, we've done it. That's what matters.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering Herr Berger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But...
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And maybe next time I'll give you advice, like I did earlier. Just take it. Just listen to old Gustav. Got it?
Got it?
If in doubt, before you go jumping in with your 2 feet, come and see old Gustav. Got it? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
Okay.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Okay, we're gonna have to open that. Oh my god.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
She broke a key? Pretty sure it's not her fault.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Oh my god. Dana, don't fall for him. Oh my god, no!
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
My god, the reaction time is like 2 minutes.
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap? How can you clap? Oh, so you like noise, do
Oh
you?
my god.
Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Haas.
Out of my way, boy.
Oh.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
Fraulein. Wait, wasn't it like nighttime before?
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker.
Oh,
I was
playing
so
her now.
young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Try playing the piano.
He had it coming.
What? What's that? Pretty sure she doesn't know how to play.
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
She could learn.
What's the point? I could never compete with Dana.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Not now, Lenny.
Oh my god.
Lenny,
These
don't.
people.
Give them some space, would you?
What? What? What's with those people? That's super weird. Okay, I think we have to go upstairs.
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
This, I mean, people who made this game, they're doing some very weird stuff. Let all that you do be done in love. Wait, what? Is that only? Okay. I don't want to. This is about Leon.
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them. Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. Old Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home, my parents, They've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities.
What's the matter? Did I frighten you?
What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein. But what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Oh.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts.
You could still have some second thought.
Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Oh, Dana. No.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Eh.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
But where did Dana go afterwards?
Where did Dana go after she left?
Back to her parents, I should think. Somewhere in Vagen.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
So she placed her things in the safe. Found out about the region, and it's history before you open her Junta's coffer. What?
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it.
What now, Fraulein? I was just about to doze off.
Leave.
I'll be going then.
What's that?
I have to put in a coin. Typical.
Don't have a coin though. Or do I? I do. What's that?
I guess there must be an access to the attic from the first floor.
What?
I guess there must be an access to the attic from the first floor.
Oh, okay. Still the same. Anything around there? No, I don't think.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about. A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Who's that?
Ah, I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Is he supposed to be
Thank
French?
you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far then.
Ah, from Belgium, okay.
Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the path too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
What?
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters, killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
What tent?
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
The Devil's Pass.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned
Avalanche.
alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
The creature.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh.
Ooh.
Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate.
What?
In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea.
Oh, the deep sea.
Twaddle passed down from generation to generation through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or... maybe it was young pranksters.
Maybe it was.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
Fraulein.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valladolid.
What's over there?
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours.
Oh.
It's touching when you think about it.
What's that?
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday.
She still hasn't read it? Oh my god.
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
Wait, what was that? What was it that I could activate over there? Oh no, it's here. Interact. Oh, not gonna interact right now. I wanna explore first.
This must be Lenny's room. Not sure I keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet. photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period. This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began
see
my
the
journey
other
with
ones.
Oscar and Hans's train. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge. All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about. She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
Fucking 15th of February 1936. Oh, that's the thing we saw earlier.
Austere. It's cold in here. Somebody's been smoking. A client, maybe? Unless Lenny likes to sneak a smoke. There. But who could have left it open? So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like.
Wait, they're showing me something and I can't look
It
at
must
it.
be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
How can she manage by herself? That's weird. She can't walk. And the place is certainly not made for any to be practical. Okay. What's that? A reel?
Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors. Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Yeah, I wanted to check because the volume on this phrase was so high. Dear Herr Gustav Renner, with regard to your letter of 3rd August, we are pleased to inform you that Vorarlberg Manufacturing would be honored to assist your daughter Lenny following the tragic events that resulted in her disability. Both my father and my brother Hans would have been, as admiring as I am of her selfless courage during the troubling years the whole continent of Europe has recently suffered. I'm doubly proud to learn that Lenny is the daughter of one of our most talented former employees. It is therefore with great pleasure that Vorarlberg Manufacturing has decided to respond favorably favorably to your request. Please find enclosed a construction plan that will allow you to adapt the entire mountain refuge to Lenny's handicap. Oh, okay. Yours sincerely, Anna Wahlberg.
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
Oh, she was in the resistance. Oh my god. That's the box. What's that? Ladder?
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Gotta talk to Lenny.
What now, Fraulein? I was just about to doze off.
Leon Kubatis.
How did you meet Leon Kobatis?
Why do you ask? You from the police or something?
What?
No. I just thought I'd ask, since you seem to appreciate him. Didn't you?
Fraulein, when I said you could look in the guest rooms, it didn't include my room.
Okay.
But yes, like I said before, he was a regular customer even before the episode with Dana. To me, he was like a movie star. What young girl wouldn't be bowled over by a young, handsome alpinist, and to top it off, an Olympic medalist?
Medalist in what, though? Resistance medal.
Can you tell me about the resistance medal with your name on it?
Sure, I was in the resistance. Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, there's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Where the coffer came from?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, 'cause it was built like a mountain fortress.
I'll be going then.
Okay. I wanted to check something. Can we see anything about that?
So that's what they call the Devil's Pass. Incredible.
No, there's nothing to see. Okay. Because they said there was a tent. We didn't see a tent. Can I go down?
It's not the time to take the tram back. There's still a lot to do here. Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop.
Okay. Let's open this thing.
This must be Yunta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
Set the left side panel. Doesn't move. Oh, okay. That's all right. Is it not? Okay. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Wait. I don't understand because it doesn't match either side. That's weird. Okay. I have no idea what the logic was, but it worked. What? Oh my god, how am I supposed to know what number it is?
Amazing. Now it shows the view from the terrace.
Oh, there must be numbers down there. So there's the pass and there's the thing, the heart. Okay. I think I'll stop after opening the coffer.
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
Nothing.
I'll be going then.
Level spice 90. Okay. Okay. 118.
That's the fabled Silberspiegel. Oh, I wish I had time to watch it change color.
So 72. Wait, I can take a picture. Okay. $108. Oh, yeah, an 8.
If this goes on, I'll end up reading my way through the entire bookcase.
Wait. Find out about the region and its history before you open Junta's coffer. How do I do that? There's nothing else for me to do. Oh, the wheel. Is there anything to play it, by the way?
Austere. Looks like a storage room.
Should fit on a film projector. Where are we gonna find one?
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
There's nothing. No idea how I'm supposed to do that. All right. Ah, I need a key.
I'll need a key to open it.
Fraulein.
No doubt Junta must have written this. Summer 1937. The year Dana worked here. Let's see. I filled my last diary last night. Ordered another one, but still waiting for supplies to be delivered to the refuge. Using an old envelope in the meantime. Today invited Dana for a chat after her shift.
I'd like to know what Leon sees in her. I've never seen him so smitten. Thanks for popping up, Dana. How did the shift go?
Fine, same as usual.
Just finishing up here, then I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
Wow, that looks futuristic. What is it?
Ah, that little baby is my viewer. That's why it goes in the coffer.
What does it do?
I use it to put together and edit the rushes.
The what?
Rushes. In other words, the strips of unedited footage. I've finished today's selection, so be a dear and put it in the coffer, would you?
I would if I knew how.
Oh, just turn the key in the lock.
Click left button to swap between... What? Oh, okay.
Looks like I'm out of options for now. I should check on what Dana did in 1937 while she was here. It might show me a way to open the coffer.
More reels.
Vaughan Refuge, 1937. Junta's films, taken during the summer Dana worked here.
That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind my asking, how do you manage to pay for it all?
Oh, that's easy. Especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does.
Hey, you little snoop. Where do you think you're going?
Just looking.
Oh, they're real pictures.
I love your photos.
Ah, well, they each represent an element of mountain wildlife and flora I've photographed recently. I used them as a sort of checklist.
Really?
A checklist, huh? Yunta's
Checklist.
blank film, soon to become movies. All these newspaper clippings mention the Brown Shadow. According to Father, their influence is growing among the population. Now that I've had the misfortune of meeting Herr Huss here, I understand his concern.
I don't think those papers are gonna block the light enough for what kind of work she's doing here, but okay.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people, especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
All the time. Don't denounce Lenny.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding place over there.
A little hiding place. A hidey hole.
Did you take this picture?
Of course.
How did you get to film them training?
Oh, it was a commission. Lucky, really. Right place, right time kind of thing.
And Herr Huss, what's he doing with the Origin expedition?
Unfortunately, all scientific expeditions sponsored by the Brown Shadow come with a chaperone like him. There to make sure their funds are used as they see fit. In other words, that there is no divergence with regards to their ideology.
Oh my god.
Herr Gustav's radio. Looks like he customized it, probably to compensate for the wave disturbance due to the mountains. Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a handy hiding place. Who made it?
Oh, Herr Gustav. He knows only too well that some customers have their little secrets, you know.
Yunta's key should be safe in there.
Just need to finish preparing for the filming tomorrow. Then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
Oh.
Here are the film rolls Yunta asked me for.
Come on now.
Get away.
Yunta's coffer key.
Yes. A good thing we can see in the past.
Where can I find the combination for the mechanism?
Oh. Mountain goat. That's goat first. Goat, flower, mountain, tree. Okay. Goat, flower, mountain, tree. Is it still gonna be working? I mean, this thing is electric. How did it work back then? Well, did it have it doesn't have any power cable, and that's weird.
Must have got it wrong. I'll watch this one afterwards.
Oh, I need to put the empty reel here. What? It wasn't empty. Was it? That's weird. I don't understand. What am I supposed to do?
I'll watch this one afterwards.
What? The hell? What am I supposed to do? I can't go back, so... What? Oh my god. Wow, the frame rate is so high. Oh my god. I don't know. This looks like very modern filming techniques. Back then it wouldn't be filmed like that, I think. Oh my god, Lenny. She's so jealous. That's a painting. My god, he's quite good at painting, this man.
Interesting footage. I should rewind and remove the first reel before putting this one on.
I have to do it again. What? Oh, okay. What? What? Oh, it's Lenny's film. Okay, I didn't realize. My God, Lenny's film is really avant-garde. Oh my God. Why do we have sound? There shouldn't be any sound. She's gonna film herself in the mirror.
Lenny didn't say she filmed a fight between Dana and Leon. I'd better go back and see her to find out about it.
Ask Lenny about the fight. Huh. Hey, where'd she go?
Demoiselle Lenny, I saw the film you shot of Dana and Leon.
So Junta kept it. She got so cross when she discovered I'd rummaged through her stuff. She most certainly had secrets
Well,
of
of
her own.
course,
that
it was
one.
super expensive back then.
I know it was ages ago, but can you recall what happened between Dana and Leon that day?
You do like flogging a dead horse, don't you, Fraulein? But as you please.
Dead horse.
Since Junta never let me use her camera, I decided not to ask her anymore. Like that, she couldn't say no, could she? And that's when I heard them arguing.
How could you agree to this, Leon? How could you?
I told you I had no choice. The local guide for Baltayar can't do it anymore. He got injured.
Refuse then.
Why don't you just refuse then? It's their stupid expedition, not yours.
Look, Dana, I didn't want to tell you, but...
But what?
Frank Huss, that brute from the other night. He's the one that made the call here. In other words, he's taking revenge by sending me to the other side of the world with the Origin expedition. And he said that if I refused, something
So
might
sneaky,
happen.
Lenny.
Not just to me, but to you as well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're a Vigaran and so are your parents, right? Well, Huss says it won't be long before the Brown Shadow is in power, and he made it clear that something was brewing, and that you and your parents would be first on the list.
What list?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Then he said that other Vigarans would follow.
Dear God.
Dana, darling, the world's gone crazy. Promise me you'll be very careful. It will be all right if you just watch yourself and what you say. I've asked Junta to stand by you just in case. It won't be long, darling. Half a school year at the music academy. I'll be home for Christmas. Promise. Oh, come here now, my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly where you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on, then.
All right.
You quick devil. Wait, what? Highland painter, alpine lover, mountain artist.
I'll call you my mountain artist from now on.
You've got a flair for names, I see. I like it. Beautiful, isn't it? I could stay here forever.
Well, apparently you won't.
There, Fraulein Walker. That is all I have to say. I hope this time you have what you need to continue on your journey.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. But there is just one more thing. You mentioned a music academy? They must have ledgers and archives. Maybe I'll be able to find out whether Dana left an address there.
Well, it hasn't moved. It's still in Vargan. Go to the musicians' district. It's right next to the musical square. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't mind, Fraulein.
Thank you. Then that's where I'll continue my search.
Is it really worth your while to keep looking for Dana? Is it not just another pipe dream, Fraulein? I get the impression there have been others.
I prefer to look at it as a calling. Besides, I don't have much choice. Thanks to you, she's a part of me now.
What?
As
Makes
you
no
wish.
sense.
I hope you find what you are looking for.
Thank you. Again. I've got everything I need from here, I guess. Best get back to the guest house. Get some rest. I'll go to the music academy first thing in the morning.
Just go back to the tram. What?
I found her, my sweet Katusha. The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram. There will always be a train for you.
Who is that? Alright, it's time to stop now. I don't know. It's weird. Because, I have to say, I kinda like the game, but it's doing so much weird stuff. The writing is weird. I don't know. I'm gonna continue it still, but I don't know. It's I don't know what to think. Anyway, thanks for being here with me tonight. I'll continue that tomorrow. So, in the meantime, please take care and stay safe. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.